The video has been done for about a year now. She feels it's time to release it. Well, it was time to release it. It was time to release it. So I'm going to keep y'all waiting. Y'all know how we do it on the live reactions. We do my first time reaction. And then after my reaction of the video, we play it back all the way through. No pauses, no skips, just so we all can enjoy the video for what it is, because we know she is a mastermind behind that camera. I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10 she directed her own video. So y'all, don't forget to like this video. Later on I'll upload it, comment, share, hit the subscribe button if you haven't. I will have her links in the description when I upload it to her channel as well and to the video, so you guys can show her some love. Make sure you subscribe and like the original video. But let's get into it. No Rockafeller, Lost Girls.
We're meant to do much, kids in a system that nobody loves. Sitting in bus station, sun coming up, nowhere to sleep, so we need to find drugs. All we had was us screaming, don't give up. Barely 15, but we had to grow up. Arms full of cuts and nobody to trust. How can you have dreams and you're us? I was always hanging with the lost girls, running from the cops, seeing a lot of girls. Can I crash at your house? Nowhere to go, girl.
So I love this already, how the beat is like somber and melodic, and like someone said in the comments that the theme is kind of the same as Chrome but different. And when she says I rolling, you know, she was with the Lost Girls, it's the misfits. I call us misfits, the people who felt like we didn't belong anywhere. We were just like on the outskirts of any other clique or social gatherings, you know, or as a person. And already 26 seconds in, you can feel that vibe channeling through the video and her vocals. She's doing an amazing job getting that feeling and painting that picture with her vocals.
Now the escorts are overdose girls. Oh, things will sell for a little more liquor. Ooh, now you're homesick for a place that you've never known.
I love the vocal.
All we know is climbing fences in the dark. And all we know is growing up was way too hard. And all we know is we missed who we lost in the park.
I love her voice in this, and the way it's mixed, how very smooth it rides and blends in on the music notes and on the beat. But then just the overall theme of just like in Chrome, her theme was pretty much how she was a misfit. Like you only, like teachers called the police because she only showed up to school to settle beef. Like she was, you know, bumming cigarettes at the mall. She was a renegade, a misfit, anarchist pretty much. Like she said, all we know is climbing fences, having a good time, never wanting to grow up. Lost Girls is like, I feel like it's a letter to that, to her past self and who she was. And then also an appreciation, love, and what's the word? Appreciation, love, and I guess the sheer fulfillment of where she is now as a person. And, you know, that's the thing people need to realize. Nova by herself is just that, with her first name, Nova, a comet, an amazing astonishment, something to marvel. And when she can put her feelings in a song like this, blending in with the guitar, the good vocals, talking about being a renegade and a misfit. This, after so many years of waiting, is true Nova, and I love it. And doing it all with no music label, none of that shit. Let's go. good. Play that guitar.
Someone to boo. Someone got drugs, so tonight it's the moon. Got no one to be and got nothing to do. Barely 15 when we dropped out of school. No one to care, nobody to call. Wearing whatever we steal from the mall. Lost a few on the way, paint their names on the walls. I swear that it wasn't our fault. I was always hanging with the lost boys.
That was a beautiful painted picture with the verses.
Someone got drugs, so
let's listen to it. How she do with that cadence.
Got nothing to do. Barely 15 when we dropped out of school. No one to care, nobody to call. Wearing whatever we steal from the mall. Lost a few on the way, paint their names on the walls. I swear that it wasn't our fault. I was always hanging with the lost boys. The random from the cops, then the lock boys. The out there selling rocks, popping off boys. Now they're doing drugs, so they got shot boys.
All right, one shout out to Rick and Morty. I say that Rick Short. But the lyrics right there, always hanging out with the lost boys, the one that's always in trouble, always one doing stuff. Now older is still doing drugs or getting shot boys.
Now they're doing drugs, so they got shot boys.
Or they got shot boys.
The things you'll do to make time pass quicker.
Ooh, that beat breakdown was nice. Now she's just riding it. Flirting with the cashier while taking his shit. Classic. I definitely feel like this is like a love letter and a goodbye letter. It's a love letter to herself, but it's a goodbye letter to her past. Because it's kind of like she's telling and painting a picture in the point of view of like, this is what I'm used to. This is how I grew up and what I did. And now those people that stayed in that cycle that I happen to escape, they're either doing the same thing in jail or dead. Like they haven't matured. And it's like a love letter to herself of who she's become since that person back then to now. It's like you see her transformation because she's singing as her present self to her past self. You see the transformation. It's kind of like a phoenix that rises from the ashes. So you see the transformation. Love the hair color. I just had to say that. That's my ADHD. I'm on one track, another track, this track. But you see that different in comparison at the same time. And she's just exuding that beautifully. Beautifully. If you agree, let me get some hell yes in the chat. If you don't agree, argue with your mama, not me. For the ones we lost in the park. Yep. Nova sucks at video games. Make sure you follow those for those. Nova Rockafeller, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Twitch is Nova sucks at video games. I'm gonna pause it, get that information. I know most of y'all ain't here. I know we got that. I know we got it. So it's for the ones in the back, who can't see. It's a memorial for the lost. Yeah, it's like exactly. It's like a memorial for the lost, a goodbye letter for her past lost self that just happened to get out of that cycle, and a love letter to her present self for who she's become, the control she has over her life, her music, the good positive things coming out of getting out of that cycle. But it's also like at the bottom of the day, the message is never forget where you came from, because it's the ones who couldn't escape from, you know, that might have been lost. It all together it is a well put together amazing song. Like Nova just seal of approval on the Wolves End. That was just amazing. I'm glad this is what was released now. Been recorded for a year, and then it's time to release it now. And I feel like something in me, soul wise inside, felt I needed it, and also like it was time. Like, if you guys look back from everything, every event, everything that's happened, even in your life, personal life, keeping up with Nova life, it's like you couldn't imagine this song coming out at a better time than right now. That's all I have to say.